Hello everybody, I'm Alexey Krabarov, the organizer of Scala. Here we are on location at Bloomberg, and this is the first time we have a speaker from the core EPFL group working on DADI. Guillaume Martres is here with us from EPFL, and we're super excited because we were hearing about DADI for a few years by now. We've seen some blog posts by Martin, but we never had anybody actually working on it. So welcome, Guillaume. It's exciting to be, to have you here. So you will talk about DADI in your main talk. So I just want to kind of ask you, how did you get interested in Scala, and then how did you progress to DADI?
So I did my undergraduate studies at EPFL, and I was always interested in programming languages before I even came to EPFL. I spent some time doing Haskell, that kind of things, and I found Scala really elegant and interesting. And as part of my studies, I had the chance to learn Scala from Martin, and then to do some projects in his laboratory. And what really got me interested when I heard about DADI is that I could contribute to something that would be used potentially by a lot of people. And I think that programming languages are very important to how you express your programs, and the better they are, the more powerful they are, and the better they are to let you see things. There is no upper ceiling to how you can make things better. So I think that by working on a programming language, I can make a big impact on making things better for everyone, and I find that very exciting.
That's really cool. And so you did Haskell before, right? I know a lot of Haskell people work with Scala because there is more jobs with Scala than with Haskell, right? But they would wish they were doing Haskell. But you are working on next generation of Scala. So do you think that Scala is, as elegant as Haskell in some sense? I'm just curious on your take, right? If you had a complete freedom to work in Haskell or in Scala, or now you're actually building next Scala, what's your take on this?
I think they both have different strengths, and sometimes I'm writing some Haskell code and I'm I wish I had some form of object orientation that was nice to use, and sometimes I'm writing Scala code and I'm I wish I had global type inference. And so they both explore different things, and they are both very interesting but different. So there are definitely good ideas from Haskell that we can take back in Scala, and I think in the other direction too. But I think the languages will continue to be both interesting but still very different because they have very different constraints. I find that object orientation really helps Scala for DSLs, right? Because you can express collections, basically, of things and blocks, and it makes just easier than Haskell. Everything is essentially prefix kind of notation, right? So do you think that object orientation helps Scala being more flowy, more expressive? It depends on what you're trying to model. Sometimes, yes. The thing that Scala has, but Haskell doesn't, is that objects are more than just collections like singletons. They are modules. So you have that whole possibility to abstract over modules in your code that you have also in other languages similar to Haskell, like ML, but you don't have in Haskell currently. And I think that's maybe even more interesting than just the fact that it's object-oriented. Okay.
Well, so we'll probably proceed with your main talk, but thank you very much for being here, and we're looking forward to more knowledge about DADI.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you. All right, cool. So we are